Hinonrai by Charles Bukowski, Chapter 42. You had to try to be like Amy Mortensen. Say my mother, he gets straight as in ES. AS. Why can't you ever get any AS? Henry is dead on his ass, say my father. Sometimes I can't believe he's my son. Don't you want to be happy? Henry, asked my mother. You never smile. Smile and be happy. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, said my father. Be a man. Smile, Henry. What's going to become of you? How the hell you going to make it? You don't have any get up and go? And why don't you go see Abby? Tell to him. Learn to be like him, said my mother. I knocked on the door of the Mortensons' apartment. The door opened. It was Abby's mother. You can't see Abby. He's busy. He's busy studying. I know, Mr. Mortenson. I just want to see him a minute. All right. His room is right down there. I walked, I walked on down. He had his own desk. He was sitting with a book open on top of two other books. I knew the book by the color of the cover. Civics for Christ's sake, on a Sunday. Abby looked up and saw me. He spit on his hands and then turned back to the book. Hi, he said, looking down at the page. I bet you, I bet you read that same page the times over, sucker. Ivy got to memorize everything. It's just crap. Ivy got to pass my test. You ever thought of fucking a girl? What? He spit on his hands. You ever looked up a girl's dress and want to see more? Ever thought about her snatch? That's not important. It's important to her. I began to study. We're having a big game of baseball. Some of the guys from school on Sunday. What's wrong with Sunday? People do a lot of things on Sunday. But baseball? The pros play on Sunday, but they get paid. Are you getting paid for reading that same page over and over? Come on, take some air in your lungs. It might clear your head. All right, but just for a little while. Well, wait, well. And he got up and I followed him up the hall and into the front room. We walked toward the door. Abby, where are you going? I just began a little well. All right, but hurry back. You've got to study. I know. All right, Henry, you make sure that he gets back. I'll take care of him, Mr. Mortenson. There was Baldy and Jimmy Hatcher and some other guys from the school and few guys from the neighborhood. We only had 7 guys on each side which and left a couple of defensive holes, but I liked that. I played center field. I had gotten good. I was catching up. I covered most of the outfield. It was fast. I liked to play in close to grab the short ones. But what I liked best was running back to grab. Those high hard ones hit over my head. That's what Jigger Stacks dealing with the Los Angeles Angels. He only hit about 280, but the hits he took away from the other team made him as valuable as a 500 hitter. Every Sunday, a dozen or more girls from the neighborhood would come and watch us. I ignored them. They really screamed when something exciting happened. We played hardball and we each had our own glove. Even Mortenson, he had the best one. It had hardly been used. I trotted out to center and the game began. We had Abby at second base. I slammed my fist into my mitt and hollered Ida Mortensen. Hey, Abby, you ever jacket of interrogation? You don't have to die to go to heaven. I heard the girls laughing. The first guy struck out. He wasn't much. I struck out a lot, too bad I was lot and into the street. I always crouched low over the plate. I looked like I wound up the spring standing there. Each moment of the game was exciting to me. All the games I had missed, mowing that lawn, and those early school days of being chosen the next to last were over. I had blown Smith. I had something and I knew I had it and it felt good. Hey Abby, I yelled in. With all that speed you don't need a luggage. Next guy connect her with a one, but it was high, very high, and I ran back to make an over the shoulder catch. I sprinted back, feeling great, knowing that I would create the miracle once again. Shit! The ball sailed into a tall tree at the back of the lot. Then I saw the ball posing down through the branch. I stunned myself and waited. No good, it was going left. I ran left. Then it bounced back to the right. I ran right. It hit a branch, lingered there, then slid her through some leaves, dropped into my glove. The girl screamed. I fired the ball into our picture. On one bounced the throat back into the shallow center. The next guy struck out. Our picture Harry Nixon had a good fireball. We changed sides and it was first up. I had never seen the guy on the mound. He was in the front. Seriously, I wonder where he was from. He was big all over. Big head, big mouth, big ears, big body. His hair fell down over his eyes and he looked like a fool. His hair was brown and his eyes were green and those green eyes stared at me through that hair as if he hated me. And looked at him like his left arm was longer than his right. His left arm was his pitching arm. I never faced a lefty, not in Harvard, but I could all be had turned upside down and they were all alike. Kitten flows. They called him some kitten, uh, 190 pounds. Come on, Bugs, hit one out. One of the girls pleaded. They called me Bugs because I played a good game and ignored them. The kitten looked at me from between his big ears. I spit on the plate, dug in, in and waved my bat. The kitten muttered like he was getting a signal from the catcher. He was just showbaiting. Then he looked around the infield. More showbaiting. It was for the benefit of the girls. He couldn't keep his bigger mind off the snack stove. He took his weight up and watched that ball in his left hand. My eyes never left that ball. I had learned the secret. You concentrate on the ball and follow it all the way in until it reached the plate and then you mortared it with the wood. I watched the ball leave his fingers through a blaze of sun. It was a murderous humming blur, but it could be had. It was below my knees and far out of the strike zone. His catcher had to dive to get it. Ball one, mumbled the old neighborhood far, who imparted our games. He was a night watchman in a department store and he liked to talk to the girls. I got to, I got two daughters at home just like you girls. Very cute. The weird tight dresses too. He liked to crouch over the plate and show them his big buttocks. That's all he had that and one gold tooth. The catcher threw the ball back to kitchen floors. Hey pussy, I yelled out to him. You talking to me? I talking to you, sure arm. You gotta come closer than that or I'll have to call a cab. The next one is all yours. He told to me. Good, I said. I told him. He went through his routine again, nodding like he was getting a sign. checking the infield. Those green eyes stared at me through, and that dirty brown hair. I watched him wind up. I saw the ball leave his fingers and reflect against the sky in the sun, and then suddenly was zooming towards my school. I dropped in my tracks, feeling it brushed the air in my head. Strike one, mumbled the old fart. What? I yelled. The catcher was still holding the ball. He was as surprised at the call as he was. I took the ball from him and shoved it to the umpire. Fox Dix asked him, "It's a baseball. Fire. Remember what it looks like." I took the ball and walked out to the mound. The green eyes didn't flinch under the dirty hair, but the mouth opened up just a bit, like a frog sucking air. I walked up to Kitten. I, I don't swing with my head. The next time you do that, I am going to jam this thing right up and throw your shorts and pass where you forget to whip. I handed him the ball and walked back to the plate. I dug in and waved my bat. 1-1, say to the old fart. For sketching the around on the mound, he started off into the left field. There was nothing out there except a starving dog scratching his ear. First looked at it for a sign. He was thinking of the girl, trying to look good. The old fart crouched low, spreading his damp buttocks, buttocks, talks, also trying to look good. I was probably one of the few with his mind on the business I had. The time came, kitchen Ross went into his wing up, but left hand windmill could panic you if you let it. You had to be patient and wait for the ball. Finally, they had to let it go. That it was yours to destroy, and the harder they threw it in, the harder you could hit it out of there. I saw the ball leave. I saw the ball leave his fingers as one of the girls screamed. Flo's hand lost his hip. The ball looked like a baby, only it got larger, and it was headed right to for my school again. All I knew was that I was trying to find the deer as fast as I could. I got a mouthful. Sorry too. I heard the old fart yell. He couldn't even pronounce the word. Get a man who works for nothing, and you get a man who just likes to hang around. I got up and brushed the dirty off. It was even down in my shorts. My mother was going to ask me, Henry, how did you ever get your shorts too dirty? Now, don't make that face. Smile and be happy. I walked to the mouth. I stood right there. Nobody said anything.